Good morning. Move this a little closer just so there isn't any hard time hearing me. I'm outside today. I'm at my mom's. I'm back at my mom's. AC, no good. So they're coming back out today. I'm getting really tired of this whole dog and pony show, but you know, what do you do? It's out of my control. I just have to roll with the punches. So anyway, it's beautiful out here this morning. It's so nice. It's like probably, it's under 80 degrees. It's high 70s and it feels cool and just beautiful. So I figured I'd come outside today because I love being outside when I can, when the weather's like this and we wait so long for it to happen. But the downside is you might hear an airplane go over or a dog bark or an AC running or something like that. That's okay, doesn't matter. So I'm really excited about today's chapter. I just kind of skimmed through it quickly and I just think it's like so appropriate for right now. I put a post on here last night, like a meme that I put on about the ascension and kind of what's happening. People are getting restless. They're deciding that just having a job to make money is no longer what they want. That we have a deeper yearning that we want to go deeper. You know, we want to go deeper into our lives. We want to understand why we're here and what the purpose of our life is. And I have a lot of people that are going through this right now. A lot of people have left their jobs over the last few years looking for something more meaningful. Hi, Shelley. Looking for that deeper purpose and that, you know, something that gives more meaning to your life. So anyway, it is kind of a universal thing. So if you feel like you're just restless, well, you know, join the club. There's a lot of people that are very restless right now. And this chapter really speaks to this, I believe, from what I can ascertain in the skimming of it. So anyway, I'm just going to jump into it. This is from the Book of Awakening. I'm sorry, these glasses are like those transition ones that get darker. And they kind of annoy me because I don't like them. Look at, I like got half shades. So stupid. This is from the Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. And today's chapter is called To Hunt or Hide. If to hunt or hide is twin-edged madness, then faith's the courage to risk and receive. I close my eyes and am impaled by light. That is by Robert Mason. We spend so much of our time on earth running after or running from. In our want of love, we chase after someone or set ourselves up as bait. In our dreams of success, we hunt after goals and hide from what we or others perceive as failure. Anybody done that? And none of the strategizing to land a job or the hiding in order to prevent being hurt can reward us with peace or protect us from life. I wasted so many hours not just in trying to get published, but in hunting for the right publisher that would make me feel worthy in the eyes of others. None of that effort, even when successful, brought me any closer to the pulse of life that writing uncovered for me in the first place. We often fantasize in secret, imagining that life is better elsewhere if we could just get there. We often work harder in our dreams than in our life. We tend to do this with our want for more satisfying relationship. We imagine that somewhere outside of the life we are living, there waits a man or woman who will alleviate all our pain and our numbness. So we hide our dissatisfaction with the life we've created and secretly hunt for an imagined cure for what it means to be who we are. Good morning, buddy. As Robert Mason so wisely infers, our recourse to complacency and unhappiness is not to hunt for bigger game or to hide our deepest hurts. nor is it to move our inner furniture to another town or bedroom. Our greatest chance to change our life is to close our habits of mind and to open our ever-virgin hearts. Do you guys love that as much as I do? Wow, wow, wow. Hi, Jackson. Got all the doggies now. Breakfast must be over. My mom is distracting them with breakfast, which is fine. They might go off on a romp here. Just don't knock the camera over, okay? Hi, buddy. Sorry you guys can't see them. Maybe they'll go chasing behind us or something. You never know with dogs. So, I want to do this exercise together because I'm really feeling inspired to do it right now. Really, Jax? Jax is he's a pug chihuahua mix. He's a chug. And he's a pudgy chuggy. That's for sure. Hey, bud. He's a chub. All right. Close your eyes and breathe slowly. Imagine that what wakes in you has lived forever, and that it wakes within a soft and resilient casing of tissue that will take you wherever you want. That you have these delicate surfaces through which to feel wind and see light and sense the spirit of everything else that has lived forever. I imagine that once awake, you walk in a world where small creatures fly and airplanes about our heads and sing, where colorful, juicy things grow on trees, that you can eat what grows from dirt. Imagine that there is always water running nearby, and you can wash the tiredness from your face as often as you like. Imagine that once awake, you live in a time where there are others you can talk to about this miracle of being alive. Others you can laugh with and cry with. Others you can love. Imagine you can open your eyes and dance in a world where water can fall from the sky. That you can open your throat and song can come from it. That you can find the sun and let it warm the flower of you into being. Now open your eyes and receive that it is all true. It is all here. It is all now. Hi, Nancy. Good morning. Isn't that marvelous? You know, boy, do we take things for granted or what? What a beautiful world we live in. Seriously. Nature, I find the older I get, the more value I put on nature. You know, I've always liked being outdoors. I'm not athletic. I'm not a sports type of person, but I love to be in nature. Soon when it warms down, cools down, warms down, I guess would be appropriate too. Connor is lizard hunting. This is his new hobby. It's pretty funny. As soon as it cools down, you know, I look forward to spending more time down at the Riparian Reserve here in Gilbert. Oh my gosh, that place is amazing. It's just amazing. You go there and you feel like you are away from everything. You feel like you're out in the middle of nowhere. You don't even know, you don't even realize while you're there that there's buildings and traffic and houses and stuff all around, right there. But it feels so far away. So maybe in another month or so, when it's really nice out in the morning, maybe on a Saturday morning, if anybody would like to go to the Riparian Reserve and do a meditation together, or just walk it and talk and just be there in silence even, and witness the miracle of life in this world that we live in. Let's do that. Let's get together like on a Saturday or Sunday morning when most of us don't have to work. Wouldn't that be wonderful? Just to go walk and visit, and bring our coffee and just sit and talk a little bit, do a meditation. I love meditating with other people. Next weekend I go back to Sedona on Sunday, and we'll get to see my wonderful friend Terry Ann on Monday. As we go, we'll go, I don't know where we're going to go. We talked about going to Angel Valley. See how the weather is. If it's still pretty warm, then maybe we'll just do the stupa again, because I really love that place. The Buddhist stupa up there is fabulous. It's a beautiful place to go. Ouch. Go and go and meditate and just visit, and it's like it brings about these heart-to-heart talks, and it's just so beautiful. I was just talking to my mom this morning, having a discussion, something that kind of came to me here over the last couple of days, as there was Connor. You saw his tail, at least, like a shark. The last couple of days after being ghosted by a longtime friend of mine, and part of why it hurt so bad is because I felt like I lost my spiritual partner. Again, I lost my first really deep spiritual partner back in 2005. My friend Robert passed away, and that's when I shut down. I really shut down everything spiritual about me. I just turned it off. I couldn't even be there. And so when, this other friend is a longtime friend, but over the last 6 months, I would say we really became very close spiritually. And he became my spiritual partner. And losing another spiritual partner, it kind of scared me, because I thought, am I going to shut down again? What, now what? And I was talking to my mom this morning, because I met Terry Ann, my friend who lives in Sedona. I met her about a year ago. We both went through Lisa Salen's Reiki Master Reiki Master class. I had done my Reiki Master back in 2004, and then we took all of the levels again last year as I re-engaged with it. And Terry Ann was working, and she lived in Gilbert, but she was living and working in Sedona on the weekends. And so anyway, she had to drive down that morning for this class. It was I want to say it was on a Sunday that day. Maybe it was a Saturday, I don't remember. But anyway, Lisa said when she got there, 'cause she got there just a little bit late, and Lisa's like, I'm so glad you were able to come and be here today. And she told me that before Terry Ann got there, she told me that this was somebody that I really needed to meet, that she just felt like we have some kind of connection, and there's some reason that we both needed to be there that day. And I think she reiterated it when Terry Ann got there too. I don't remember exactly. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. And we visited a little bit at lunch. We were in class though, all day. And we became friends on Facebook. And as I started talking more about the ascension and the energy shifts and what they're calling the event that is happening now, has been started some time ago, and it has been happening for a while, but speeding up greatly right now. Terry Ann reached out and said, oh my gosh, I am so interested in this. And I said, you've got to meet my friend Mark. And so I set up a coffee for the three of us. And we met at Liberty Market one morning, and, you know, Mark has been into this stuff for years. I mean, he started talking about this back in 2011, which to me it was all foreign at that time. And I honestly, for a while, I thought maybe he was like kind of going off the deep end there. I wasn't ready for the information yet, obviously. He was way ahead of me. And so anyway, you know, we met and had a nice visit. And then Terry Ann and I just kind of, you know, kept in touch on Facebook and Messenger. And then when I started going to Sedona, the first time I went up there a couple months ago, in July, I think July was my first time, we met and went and meditated together, and she did Facebook Live with me. So, you know, as far as being in person, visiting, we'd only met in person like 2 times, but I felt a real connection to her. And then, of course, last month when I went to Sedona, we went to the stupa. We did another Facebook Live from there. And we've both done a BQH, the Beyond Quantum Healing session, with Crystal now. And so I'm really anxious to see her next week when I go up, so we can kind of compare notes and talk about it. Fascinating stuff. And so anyway, as I was talking to my mom, I'm kind of rambling on here, sorry. I said, you know, it's kind of funny because it's like that spiritual partner leaves, and this one has kind of filled that space. And so it's kind of showed me that I don't have to be without. I'm not going to be without, and I just have to trust. And you know, it's really, when you do this kind of work and you're going into a deeper level, it's so important and so helpful to have that connection. That person that you can talk to about this stuff is really kind of on the same wavelength as you. Otherwise, you feel like you're a little bit crazy sometimes. And you know, like me with Mark, you know, it's like I didn't understand a lot of the stuff that he was talking about. I wasn't ready for it yet. And I think a lot of people have felt that, you know, when we talk about some of this stuff. And it's okay, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. You know, I honor your path, please honor mine. And so anyway, it's interesting how life works and how things unfold. I've been in a real place of fear and just some anxiety for the last couple of weeks. You know, my life has been kind of disrupted with the whole AC thing, and you know, I'm just like starting to get glimpses of how it has served me and why that space was created and why this is happening. But full moon last night, everybody loved that. So beautiful. It was so beautiful, but it's like kind of like, okay, the full moon has come and gone, the fall equinox has come and gone. I kind of feel like, I feel like I can start to breathe again. You know, it's still kind of tight energy going on. Still, my solar plexus is like so locked up right now. So, you know, I need to do my work around that, and I haven't been willing to do it, honestly, yet. But you know how you kind of get stuck in that place. So, you know, happens to all of us. At least it happens to me. Maybe it doesn't happen to you. I might be wrong there. But anyway, good morning, Mr. Bird. You're pretty happy this morning. So, I'll get off of here. Thank you so much for being here. Have a wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow morning. And just for a sneak peek, tomorrow's chapter is called Putting Down Pain. The time has come to put our stones down. For hands clutching stones can't freely drum, and hearts fisting the past can't freely sing. Sounds like a good one. See you tomorrow morning. I love you. Thank you for being here. And, you know, anytime you ever want to share any of my videos, I really appreciate that if it resonates with you and you feel called to do so. So, peace and blessings. Have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you guys. Bye.